This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Somebody better go check on Rick Ross. Ever since that concert got canceled, his arm's been hurt. It's been in a sling, like somebody broke it or fractured it. I think he violated somebody. I think that he might have gotten in someone's ear and swayed him the wrong way, where they lost a TV show, where they lost millions of dollars, potential millions of dollars. Now they got to just hunker down and really lean into where they're at. Got to go meet up with Mayweather and everybody else because you blew the 50 Cent thing. Rick Ross is trying to pay for that house. Once a year, he has to have this event just to pay for the maintenance on that house of his. And that's real. The maintenance on the house and the cars, this pretty much pays for it, this car show. It's a good way to do something, but you're never going to get rid of that house. That house is forever yours because nobody wants a house that big with a pool that large. Look at the real estate market. Those kind of houses stay on the market for like 5 to 10 years. Mayweather says, I think Trump's a great president. Actually, he's the best president we ever had. 50 Cent trolled him because when he was talking about this on the news, it was almost as if he couldn't read. He was like, I think great one. Maybe the best. You know, it was just like, it's almost like he really struggles doing interviews. 50 Cent says, yo, you know how when you're in school and the kid eats the crayons? Now you see what happens when they grow up. Spell best president, champ. And then remember, we all remember this infamous line.
SLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice, man. I got a phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, that he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
Man, it is what it is. Now, Snoop Dogg disputed this billion. He said for 1 billion streams, he only got paid $45,000. Spotify reached out to TMZ, and they said he should have made millions of dollars off of that. I'm sorry that the funds didn't get to him. It goes to all the copyright holders, and everybody gets paid. He should have made millions of dollars. Somebody's holding his money. Now that he owns Death Row Records, I hope he can find where all this money's going and get it in his account. So now he's going to have to track this money down. He's missing millions. Wendy Williams talks about her son. She just recently got up with her son in Miami after on TMZ she exposed her son for the reason why she's in the situation right now with a guardianship is that her son abused her accounts. She went in to dispute it, and they put her under a guardianship. I don't even know. It's scary, man. A bank being able to do that. And nobody's helping her. Nobody's really helping her out of that situation, you know? It's very weird. It's actually really scary, to be honest with you. So anyways, she gets on there. She's like, well, that's my son. You know, I'm not going to, like, disown him. And I'll tell you one thing. He's never going to be in my accounts anymore. That's for sure. So I don't know. You know, it's like nobody's really helping Wendy Williams. It's a sad, sad, sad situation. Anyways, let me get to the next story. Then we got Travis Kelce says his girlfriend Taylor Swift's music is helping him through the Super Bowl heartbreak. Aw, it's pretty weird. 42 Dugg denies giving Little Meech 100K. No, he gave Big Meech 100K. What are you talking about? Following 50 Cent's post, fake news. Yeah, 50 Cent never said that. He says you gave Big Meech. And then he says you were on the phone with Cuffy's cousin and Meech, and they were talking about Cuffy's situation. So you know what's going on. It's weird, man. When are they going to release that phone call, though? Because, you know, teased us with it. Now we want to hear it. Well, the Tate brothers are back in America, and there's a lot of controversy around that. I don't even know why anybody cares. news-wise, it doesn't matter. But they were released and able to travel the world now. Chad Ocho Cinco violates Camron for talking crazy. Camron said he brings up Ocho Cinco and how Ocho Cinco put out a tweet 2 years ago, right when Camron was starting his show, saying, "Oh, I see you, Camron. I'm coming for your spot." And he's like, "Why are you coming for my spot? You've had all these years to do this. You can come for Stephen A's spot. You can come for everybody else's spot, but you want to come for my spot because I'm a rapper turned into an analyst, and you think I'm a low-hanging fruit to come after me." And then Chad Ocho Cinco responds, and then he started to talk about Chad Ocho Cinco talking about enlarging his junk and all that. Pause. It was just he was like, I can't argue with somebody like that. Chad responds and says, "You guys couldn't afford to have me on your show, and you couldn't afford, whatever. Chad, you're overvalued. Nobody believes you. Camron and Mace are doing well. They have a lot of attention. I'm sure you're doing okay over there, but nah, nobody's believing what Chad's saying. Okay, Chad's entertaining, but he's not as entertaining as Camron and Mace. Nah, I'm glad he was never on the show, to be honest with you, because Camron and Mace are funny. Chad relies on a lot of frat boy humor. Then we got Boosie and Webby. They're linking up. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, they need to do an album together or something. Justin Bieber's dropping freestyles in the studio. Justin Bieber looks like he's on that white girl. And Diddy accused of claiming he ordered a hit on Tupac during a sexual assault. Can you imagine that? These things that are coming out are crazy. Can you imagine Diddy in the middle of an assault and he's like, and I took a hit on a Tupac. It's like, come on, man. You guys are just making stuff up at this point. Well, somebody go check on Rick Ross and his arm, man. He is an officer. He might file a case against the Meech family. I'm tired of Rick Ross, man. I'm tired of the it's just so disappointing how people act, bro. Like little children, There was good business happening, and they mess it all up. It's silly. Rick Ross selfishly got in Big Meech's ear and knew what he was doing and robbed Big Meech and Little Meech of everything they were doing. You can't make it up, man. For what? For 40 bands, 50 bands? It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, I'll check you guys in the next video. This is JordanTower with JT News.